Good morning. It is Monday morning, and we are just hanging out here on the sofa. So during the night, it has been a bit of a storm. Yes. We are fine. I know many who aren't. I know one of my uncles who live like 5 minutes away. They don't have any power and all of that. But luckily, a few years ago, because our village, we had power cuts all throughout winter. Like as soon as it was starting to be a bit windy, we were like, okay, power cut time, which is, I mean, we do fine. We have a wood stove and we have fireplaces and such, so we can still, and we all have our own well with water. So I mean, it's inconvenient. You can take a shower, but we do fine. But a few years ago, they dug down all the power cables, so we are fine, and I am fine. But I haven't slept really. Been slumbering a bit to and fro. Yeah, I mean, I my fibro is very like weather sensitive, and yeah, and when the weather is very like it's tough. I was feeling very. I had a lot of pain yesterday, and this night was just. Yeah, I think you can tell by. Anyway, and also because yesterday my parents and my little brother they headed up to the mountains to go skiing because it is a sports holiday. Yes, or a sports break. I don't know what you say. Sport break, I suppose. So in Sweden we have a break in February, and it's week 7 to 10 or 11, I think. So usually all the school holidays are about the same time, but not the one in February because it is a sport holiday. But yeah, many go up to the mountains to go skiing. So to ensure that not like whole of Sweden or whole south of Sweden, I should say, is there like the same week? We have school break different weeks of the year. Anyway, we have week 7, so they headed up yesterday to go skiing, and they yeah they have a oh I was going to say they and our family friends, we have gone with them I don't know how many years to a cabin, and yeah. So yeah, I am a bit jealous about them and my uncle who lives right down the street, down the dirt road. They went yesterday. No, Saturday. They went Saturday up to Norway. So yeah. So they are both gone, and my other uncle, I think they have already been up. Anyway, yeah. So for us, it's like that's just what you do. Everybody loves skiing, and yeah. I spent the night on the couch here. I have a weighted blanket, and I had him, and I had all the other dogs. They're out now. I just realized I'm not going to get any sleep, so I'm just going to have on the TV, watch YouTube, which worked fine. I'm very surprised. I mean, the internet connection was very good. Usually, that is the first thing that goes. But yeah, we have fiber. I totally forgot. I was like, it's so weird. They're so good, you know? But yeah, that is directly connected to the fiber, which is also dug down into the ground. Anyway, but yeah, it's about 11 now. A very slow start, and yeah, I took a shower, as you can see, and fed the dogs, fed me, cleaned up Albert, who threw up all of his breakfast. Yeah. Anyway, it's not the best Monday, I have to say. It's not like the ideal start of the week. But yeah, anyway. So by that, I'm just saying, like, especially to myself, like I'm watching myself speaking, like this week has to be calm. has to be low temp, low speed. So yeah, but I have caught, I can't wait. But today we're going to start with packing orders. So it is sort of end of the day, but yeah. So I've cleaned all of the Amartensia colors and put on the labels, and I mean, I do really enjoy having the labels on the pans because it's easier for you to know what colors they are, but they are a pain to peel off. Because I mean, they are only, I have to cut them out, so they're this tiny, and I don't have long nails, so, but this weekend I bought a silhouette cameo for, yeah, I mean, the scrapbooker mate in me is like jumping, like it is so exciting. I mean, I have wanted a silhouette for as long as they've been used in scrapbooking, years and years, and I just haven't been able to justify the money for that. Before I just didn't have it, and then I was like, no, just for scrapbooking, no way, you know. But now when I can actually, like, I have a need for it in the studio, so making especially the labels for the pans, that is the number one. And then also the wraps, and then all the labels instead of sitting with a punch, like these punches. That, by the way, I had to buy a new one, circle punch, because it's the same one I bought, just a regular. I love these, they fold up so nice, but it just clogged up because I punched it through sticker paper so many times. So But yeah, so I have ordered one. I did download the software yesterday just to have a little bit of a play, watched some videos. I will like spend a few days just doing that because I want that to properly work. But yeah, so I mean, for the business it's really great, and I really want to try my hand in doing like some sticker sheets and that. But like the scrapbooking in me is like over the moon. So yeah, that is really exciting. But yeah, so the goal for this week is to get the Pretty Potion colours ready. But I wanted to show you officially. So this, I worked Saturday. So I have done like custom label stickers on the different palettes, like Jane palette and that kind of stuff, and sent them out. But I just decided, you know what, they will just have to be paper and I will just do them myself. So for the little boxes, they will look like this. So it just says Pretty Potions. And then on the round ones, or on the, you can also get it like in this kind of pan. I can't flip it around because the paints are so wet, but yeah, you can see. So just like the circle I have for pretty much everything else. So I'm super happy with that, and I decided to go with gold for the foil because I have gold on the other, but typically I have silver on everything else. But I think they look really really good. So yeah, anyway, I did do that. I just want to get all of them done because there are 6 different colors, and there are this one, and then we have the dot cards. They are done, but there are like so many different components of this set, and that is, I mean, that's what I wanted and that's what I did. I want to get it done. So yeah, it would be really nice. I'm going to do the Amortensia, going to wrap all of them today and then head in. And yeah, the storm is, I mean, it's been windy all day, but it is definitely starting to pick up again. So let's just hope there will be a little bit of sleep tonight. That would be nice. Yeah, and then tomorrow it's puppy class, and I don't know if we will be going. It's the last one, but I think I mentioned this morning that Albert, he threw up his food straight away. He actually threw up tonight, or this night when we were going to sleep. He threw up too, but his food has sort of digested, so it was just like, I'm not going to go into it, by the way. But yeah, so he's been throwing up 2 times and he doesn't normally throw up, so I'm a bit, yeah, I'm just, you know, a bit worried. So yeah, I will see tomorrow how he is, but if it's this windy and he's not feeling well, I'm not going to head into town late at night, because if there are false trees on our road, I'm not getting home. So that's, yeah, tomorrow, that is the issue. Now, wrapping paint. I was like spinning around to see, like, we haven't seen this angle of the studio, right? Anyway, Tuesday morning, and sluta. And yes, the dogs are here. And yeah, so today it is just packing all the stuff. I did Amortensia and I also did Felix yesterday. It felt so good. But now we just have 4 colors. I have seen on the app I have for tracking my packages that it is scheduled that the silhouette should come today. And usually I'm only heading into town like very few times a week, and it is puppy class today, so yeah. But I will tell you, like, if I get a notification now that the silhouette has come, I will go in, like, yeah. So anyway, but it hasn't come yet, so I will just have to have to be patient. But yeah, it is just wrapping all of the paints. Okay, so I've been sitting here cleaning all of the, I'm working on Veritaserum, the Truth Serum, that color, it's so pretty. Anyway, so I've been cleaning all of them and started putting the name of them, but I'd also trying to come in contact with one of the banks. So I called them last week. So if you're not familiar with starting businesses in Sweden, anyway, so be able to put in the application to start up a company, you need to have a statement from a bank saying that you have an account and you have minimum of 25,000 Swedish crowns on that bank account. And you need to have that in order to set up the business. Now, the bank I have for me personally, doesn't have businesses as customers. So I have been looking into another bank to do that, and I have called them a few times. But yeah, so I called them again today because I really want to have this application just sent in. I mean, that will take a few weeks just for that application, and I don't want to have to wait. Anyway, so I called them again and was like, hey, I've been calling, I want to set up an account, what is going on? And yeah, and she was like, well, you just have to wait, it's only been a few days. And I was like, yeah, but a few days quickly turns into a few weeks, okay? So yeah, anyway, so I just have to wait a little bit longer for them to contact me. The thing is that setting up a personal bank account with any bank is like, it's just to do, but to set up a business account is not. The bank doesn't have to do that. So if you go into a bank in Sweden and say, I want to start up an account with you, they just have to do that. But if you're a business, they have the right to deny you. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to wait a few more days and then see what's happening. I would have liked to get this application done last week, of course, but yeah, what's reasonable is to get it done this week. But if I can't get the bank account, so yeah, but if I don't get this bank, I will just have to check with another. There are other banks who are more like startup friendly, but I don't know, this was my first, because this is the bank my dad uses for his business, so that's just why. Anyway, I just thought I was going to check in and update on the startup thing. So yeah. Okay, so we took a little walk and fed my uncle's cat, and yeah, they have quite a lot of like high pots with like little trees around the house, and it had all blown down, and they're so heavy because they're not supposed to blow down, so I can't lift them up. But the cat has food now anyway. But I just checked the phone because I was going to take a photo of Albert. And the silhouette is ready for pickup. Okay. Self-control. Anyway, sometimes, can you see? There is sun. Just a little bit. It has been raining today, by the way. But yeah, there is a little bit of sun. It's actually starting to rain right now. Oh, the joy of living in the southwest. Anyway. So yeah, I'm thinking that I can't. So now I can't honestly decide. I said I was going. Good luck. Can you tell? Yeah, sun. So now, of course, I just want to head right in. But I also have ordered some papers from Jackson. I want to make more of the books, the rescue library books, and that is supposed to be coming today. So I suppose I'll just have to wait for that package to come too. A little bit of self-control, okay? We're working on it. Hello. Hi everybody, it's Julia from Julia K Art Studio, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and come back on Saturday for a new vlog. The mailman, he brought the order of paper. Good mailman. And I also have the Patreon stuff from Dina Norland, and I treated myself to a Caesar salad so that I would not go out until nay. Them. What? It was mine. There's a lot of vlogging today, isn't it? Anyway, I opened the order and I haven't actually checked everything out. Maybe I should have done that. I have emailed Jackson because I ordered some more paper to do the books. And I have ordered Fabriano paper. I haven't tried that one, so that will be fun. But I ordered a lot of the grey paper from Buckingford because I love that. This isn't grey. This is cream or yellow or whatever. I also want to they have, if you're writing like a sample or something like that, I always pick up these Legion paper pads. I really love them. I think they're so much fun to work with small scale. So yeah, I think they're like £1 or £2 each. So yeah, I always pick up a few of these. And I have here tons of pencils. So here is the art supplies I got. I can't help myself. Okay, so I got 4 of these soft pastel. Hey! Be quiet. So I got 4 of these soft pastel by Jackson. I think they look really nice. They're going to be really fun to try out and see how they work. Then I got 3 more of these Pitt Artist pen brush pens. Some more polychromos in especially greens. That is the pens I use the most. Then also a few watercolor pencils, the Albrecht Dürer, I think that is how you say. And I just pick the colors I use the most in the polychromos lines and pick those as watercolor pencils. And look at the paper here. It's peeled up so much, and this is soft pastels, and it's not like I rubbed it, but yeah, it just peeled up a lot. And you can see here where I've gone over with a brush, start to peel too. So yeah. So it's about almost 1, like 20 to 1. But I've been very good because Albert, he isn't very good. Anyway, so today I started today with doing a little, what should we call it, like field trip? Yeah. And I went to a printer here in our town, and I got some stuff. So this is the printer, and yeah, they are talking about opening up a web shop, and they wanted to have like getting an opinion or something about that, and because I have gone to school for that, and I have the experience with Etsy and starting up another one this year, they just wanted to hear my thoughts on it. So I was there for about 2 hours and talked a lot about what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, how I package stuff and shipping stuff, how Etsy works, how I do it, thoughts on running businesses online, if they were not to do it on Etsy but on a traditional platform, stuff I think it's important to think about doing it that way, stuff like what kind of plugins and you know. So I think, I mean, I haven't talked so much in such a long time, so I'm a bit sore in my throat, but it was really, really good fun. And my favorite part was, of course, the round trip around the printer. Yes, the puppy is dying. So yeah, I got to go around checking it out, and it was really, really fun to see all the stuff and how they do it. And she was like, well, if there's anything we can do for you, like if you have any projects you want to do. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I could see like all the stuff they have, and I was like, I want to do that, and I want to print that and that. So yeah, I have so many ideas now, and I think it's really good that that I like left when I did. So I don't like, I'm going to do this and this, and like having a bit of a time to think through. It's not like I have anything else to do. So yeah, anyway, but just hear me out and let me know if you would be interested in this. I'm thinking it would be really fun to make something like this, like a spiral bound notebook, but with really good paper. Of course, that would be dependent on like the cost. I do have a few journals in the shop right now, but that is more because I think it's really fun to make them by hand, and I can choose the papers and all of that. But this would be like a proper journal that I can make, like have like many of them. And I was like, yeah, I would really like to do like a proper journal with really good paper. And yeah, she was like, there shouldn't be any problems. So I'm going to quiet it down and think a bit, but I think it would be really fun to do something like this with really good paper. So if you would be interested or have any like suggestions, like hello, like your like what do you look for in a journal? What are the qualities? I know very specifically what I like in a journal, but I would be very interested to hear what you like types of paper, what materials do you use, qualities. Like I hate spiral bound notebooks, or I love square ones, or I would like one with green paper, or I don't know. But it would be really, really fun, and I would be very grateful if you, yeah, or if you don't use sketchbooks. I don't know, I use so many. I'm not going to say how many I use, but so yeah, that is something. Also, maybe helping out a bit with packaging materials, that would be really nice. As you know now, I do them by hand, one at a time. Yeah, so yeah, that was really, really fun to be there. And there is something, I've been to another printer before, and just going in there, like in the big printing room, not the digital one, but where they actually print, and the smell. Yeah, Anyway, also you might be wondering, what are you standing on? Yes, it's the silhouette. And I would just have to say, this is proof that I have self-control, okay? Because it's still in its box. I haven't opened it. I have slept tonight. I didn't like set it up. I didn't bring in the computer yesterday after the puppet class. By the way, we did the puppet class and we finished the puppet class. So he got a diploma. He was very proud. I was very proud. He didn't care. But yeah, so I am really testing myself right now, I have to say. And I'm going to have lunch. Then I'm going to go out to the studio, package all of the rest of the potion colors. And then I'm going to allow myself to open this baby up. Like, I should get a medal for self-control, okay? And also, it came with these two. It's peanut caramel. That was very nice of them. I think I might need that when I'm setting it up. The Drought of Peace colours are all wrapped, so I just have the Polyjuice colours to go. But I have just spoken to another bank, and yeah, I was like, hi, I'm interested in creating a business account with you. And she was like, yeah, read online. I was like, no, I would like you to tell me why I should choose you. I do feel a little bit like why should I have to go and run after them and chase them all the time? Like, shouldn't they come and, like, if I have made it clear, like, I am interested in your service, can't you just, like, inform me? I don't know, I'm just... Anyway, so yeah, I got some information about this bank, and the one I was visiting the company today, she has this bank, so, and she was pretty happy with it. But then it all depends on what contact person you have at the bank, and I haven't got any contact person with anybody. So yeah, I got some numbers, but I mean, the person I spoke to now, I don't think she really knew what she was talking about, because she was like, I think that kind of means this. And I was like, yeah, I kind of want to know exactly what it is if I'm going to create a business account. Just saying. So anyway, I'm going to do a bit more research. But yeah, the whole banking thing is definitely a lot, like, I wouldn't say harder, but it just takes a lot more time than I thought it would. I thought that would be a kind of easy, you just set it up, but it's not. So, and I really want to have a good relationship with the bank. I really want to have a person that I can meet in person if something happens. So anyway, yeah, I'm not really sure what to do now. But I do think, like I said, my parents are up in the mountains skiing, so hopefully I will hear from the other bank today, or this week, I mean, and then I think I will just have to wait. And then when my dad comes home, just sitting down with him and my mom, but mostly my dad, we did talk today, but I mean, there's only so much you can sort of try to explain over the phone. So yeah, in this case, I really wish I had, like, I was starting this up with another person, because even though if you're both clueless, you can sort of talk to each other. Now I can't really talk to anybody, especially now when they're not even home. And Albert, he doesn't really help. I mean, he doesn't talk back to me either, so that's good, I suppose. But yeah, I just, yeah. But I mean, that is the thing, you know, starting up a business isn't easy. So yeah, that is just whatever. I'm going to do the Polyjuice. Hopefully I can get it done with, like, it's 3:30 now, so hopefully before 5 anyway, and then we can go in and play with the silhouette. Okay, we can finally start to play with it. I'm going to hit the button here. So we have been here for about an hour now, and I have managed to connect the silhouette to this, but I don't know if I have to wait for this. It has been standing here doing nothing for a very long time, so okay, it is almost 6 o'clock and I still haven't got it. Update, I'm translating from Swedish, so it's a bit update of internal software available, roughly. But I can't press anywhere. I can't, it looks like there's something. I'm going to switch it. So it's here, and I mean, you can see these little things, but I can't, wait. Oh my gosh. Thank you. You are like a moral support that will make this work. Okay, I'm going to leave it while this is doing its thing. Going to light a fire so I won't freeze to death. Okay, so here is the what I'm trying to salvage from the last attempt at cutting yesterday. So I found these little leaves that I actually have the thinnest dies for, but I thought it would be so nice to just cut them out. So first I tried to cut them out from watercolor paper. So I just scribbled paint on these, but that apparently was too thick. The blade wouldn't go over it. I don't know what that was about. So then I tried this silver linen paper, and the first try they look like this, all scratched up. So obviously I had the blade like it was too deep into the mat, or like too high pressure, I think. So then I tried it again, and I tried to scale them up and thinking like doing that, and then like, yeah, but they cut really nice, but it didn't cut through. So yeah, so now I just try to save what I can, but yeah, I think I'm going to go to the studio and grab like a palette knife and like scrape off all of these little things. But yeah, definitely need more to try and like just practice, I think, and trying to find what will work. Now the thing I will cut most on them, what I had planned, is on sticker paper for the labels to the paints, and that is obviously on sticker paper, and that will be very, very thin, like kiss cutting. So but I thought it would be really nice to be able to cut out these little leaves that I put on the orders, because I'm running out. But yeah, whatever. But could you please stop for just like a moment? Thank you. But we're going to... But yeah, we are heading out to the studio to pack some orders, and then I will continue on with this silhouette later on. Okay. It is now Friday morning, and I am sitting here editing the vlog, and and apparently I'm doing it alone. I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just wrapping it up, and I also wanted to update a little bit on the bank situation. So this morning at like 8, I got a call from the bank. I was still in bed with Albert. Yeah, I know. Albert, he sleeps in my bed. Yeah. Anyway, so the bank called and was like, well, we have a lot to do, and that's why they hadn't got back to me. And yeah, the what she really wanted was that she wanted me to start up an account. Now this is the bank I called first, but they didn't get back to me. So they want me to start a business account, but what they really want is to get the whole of me, so my private finances there too. And I was like, I get that, but can you talk a little bit more about the business, like why I should choose to have the business account with you? Because even though I've been hounding them, they don't know that. I have to play a little bit hard to get. But she just kept trying to get the conversation over to the private finances. And I'm like, yes, I understand. But for me, the most important part is the business. So, yeah. Anyway, I thought I would update that. She is going to send over some paper with some more information, but yeah, frustrating. But that's just the way it is. Just want to thank you for watching the vlog. I hope you like them, even though I have been a little bit defeated this week, I feel like. Over there, I don't know if you can tell, you can see the box still, the silhouette box. I'm sort of like pumping myself up to continue to play with it today. So far it hasn't gone really well, but yeah, I have so many ideas of stuff I want to do, both for me, like for the studio and everything, but like I want to make some scrapbook pages with I mean, I'm a huge Paige Evans fan, if you didn't know, and the way she like backs cut files and everything. Yeah. So anyway, this is like a dream come true, and it just doesn't work. So I'm going to take some time and just sit, watch a bunch of YouTube videos and try to get a hang of it. And I am sure I will, it just takes some time. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you all have a great weekend, and I will see you on Wednesday for a new video.